Hey, it's Lisa, and I am checking in. It is 2/24/14, and I am on day one of my South Beach diet, and I'm feeling very optimistic. Of course, I've had thoughts through my head to just go and buy a bag of candy and say screw it. So if you can relate, holla. Um, Knowing that I was going to go on a diet, of course, I had like a little party with myself over the last week or so. Um, and I have to tell you a funny story that I think you'll really get a kick out of and probably relate to. I went to the grocery store and I bought a bag of Oreos, which I may have mentioned in the last post, but I don't think I did. Um, I never buy anything like that, but I bought a bag of Oreos. They were white centers and chocolate centers with 3 cookies in between, and I took them home. There was about 18 in the package, and I had about 9. And then after I ate the 9 pieces, I looked at the calories, and I saw that they were 100 calories a piece. Now that really sucks because those cookies were really not so great. Um, if I possibly would have got my ass up and dunked them in some milk, they might have been much better, but I was too lazy for that. They kind of tasted a little stale, very disappointing, and very upsetting to know that they were 100 calories each. I mean, that's a lot of calories for a little teeny cookie. So after I ate 9 of them, which I probably would have continued eating them if I didn't see the calories, and some of you are saying, well, you were having a blowout. You were starting your South Beach diet. Eat as much as you want, but just irritated me that there were so many calories, like not enough bang for the buck. If I'm eating something bad, I want it to be worth it, and those were not worth 100 calories. 60 calories, 70, maybe even 80, but no way 100. So my friends came to stop by to pick something up the next morning, and I knew they had kids. So I said, "You want to take these for your kids?" And they said yes. And it had one of those those seals that you can open up and close back up. So I opened the seal up, and I said, "Goodbye, my little friends." And I passed them along to the next person. When I first woke up, I threw them in the garbage. Then I took them out of the garbage because I'm like, oh, I don't want to waste those. And I knew my friend was coming over that had kids, and, that's something they would give their kids for a treat. So anyway, I just really wanted to share that with you. Again, my friend Cynthia came over yesterday and helped me cook everything for South Beach, and so far so good. I woke up and I had my little egg cups, like little egg omelets in a little muffin cups that we made in advance with eggs and vegetables and some turkey sausage and some 75% reduced calorie Cabot cheese. And then for lunch, I had a salad with cabbage and all kinds of greeneries with a little light dressing that had no sugar. And I also had a chicken meatball that my friend made me. I had like 3 small chicken meatballs with my salad. And then for dessert, I had a little cheesecake muffin that my friend made me with some low-fat cream cheese, no sugar jam, and 2 eggs whipped up and baked. I guess the egg kind of holds it together. So that was really good. So it's 4:48 p.m. I went for an hour and 15-minute swim because I don't know if I shared this with you, although I have a horrible eating disorder and I'm a big girl. I have been exercising for 18 years, and exercise is my one positive addiction that I really enjoy, and I make sure I do that 5 days a week without fail. I mean, I can't imagine if I didn't exercise, I'd probably be larger. But the one thing I have to say about exercise is it keeps my body flexible and feeling good, and I'm not on any medications, and all my vitals are good, so I attribute that to the 18 years of exercise. Um, so again, day number 1 of the South Beach diet, and I know it's not going to be easy as I go into the evening because I don't know about you, but for me the evening is the worst time. Like during the day I could basically eat nothing, and then when the sun goes down it's like I turn into a vampire of food, and I just stay up and eat one thing after another, watching TV. It's a habit, it's a bad habit, and I know a lot of people have that habit. So I want to tell you, you are not alone. I'm here, and if I can do anything to help you, um, we can help each other, because I'm an open book, and I do want to help people, and I want to let them know they're not alone. And even though I've been overweight since I was a very little girl, my mother always raised me that I was a beautiful person inside and out, and I've always felt like a pretty beautiful person. And even though I was overweight, I thought, oh, I was still a beautiful person. So I do have what I feel to be a lot of good self-esteem and self-worth. I know who I am. I'm very accomplished. In fact, the only thing I really haven't been able to accomplish is losing the 75 pounds that I need to lose. So, deep down inside, I know this weight is from years in my childhood, that there were certain things that went on. I was a child of divorce. There was pain growing up. My grandparents lived with us. There was all kinds of issues as to why I probably turned to food. And again, the sooner you accept the fact that it's no big mystery as to why you're fat, that it's probably nothing more than a bad habit. Food was something that comforted you. It made you feel better. It made you feel less alone. It filled you up. That's what it did for me. And there's no big mystery. I was looking through years and years of therapy of why, how, why. Nobody else in my family's really overweight. Why me? Why me? And then I just came to terms with the reality of, again, I was a child. I possibly wasn't getting what I needed. I turned to food. It filled me up. It made me feel good. And ever since then, when I didn't get what I needed, or I was happy, or I was sad, I turned to food. I stored in my mind that that made me feel good, and it made everything else go away. And now it's become a drug. And I just, I'm really looking forward to unpeeling these layers. Like I said, I started writing a book about 12 years ago about my life, and how not special it was, how I knew I wasn't the only one battling this, but I wanted to be someone who met my goal, and I could show you that I met my goal through words, through a memoir, without having to take any extreme measures like surgery and other things that I think they're great, and if they work for you, awesome. I don't discount that. If you get your stomach stable and lose 150 pounds, you're no different than me on a Weight Watchers diet. You're still getting the job done, mission accomplished, whatever way works for you. But a surgery is not an option for me because of some other issues and reasons I have, that I just don't want to do the surgery. But I have tried every diet in the world. I've went to Weight Watchers Diet Center, Nutrisystem, Sleepaway Camp. I've checked myself in 3 times to in-house 30-day treatment centers. I have done it all. So don't feel bad about what you have or haven't done. Start from today. One thing I learned in life is today is all we really have. We think that we have plenty of time to change and take care of our problems, or do things, or be things, but really today is the day to make it happen, because today is really all we have. There's no promises about tomorrow. So if you give your best today and you try your most today, that's all that really matters, and that's what counts. So again, I just want to share with you that I am on day number 111 of South Beach, and I am going to have a positive rest of the day. I'm going to make it through the evening and live to see another day tomorrow and climb to day number 2. And hopefully that I can continue to inspire somebody, inspire myself with this memoir, YouTube journal that I'm doing on my journey. It's going to help me be accountable. And even if I don't have a good day, even if I fall off the wagon and have a pizza pie or a chocolate candy bar, I'm still going to check in every day and report on my journey, because the journey is not what so much happens through the journey, but it's getting to where you want to go. And so we can't criticize or be angry at ourselves if we fall off the wagon. It's all part of the wheels rolling, to get up the mountain to where we want to go. It's not always smooth sailing, but at times it's the rough seas that help us accomplish our mission. And everything happens for a reason, and I truly believe that. So I'm going to sign off for now, and I will be back tomorrow. And I wish you the best of luck with all your endeavors today. Stay strong, stay focused. Don't think about how long the journey is or how many pounds or inches you have to lose or how long you have to go without something. Just think of right this second, right this moment, because that's all we have control of. My favorite little prayer is, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That's the key in that whole little prayer, the wisdom to know the difference. Amen. Have a great evening.